Good day, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're watching in the world. Welcome and thank you for watching. This is Mike with the Local Business Spotlight. Today we have a very, very fun guest, another local friend, local business owner, and she is the party diva. She's very OCD, but it's not what you think. So I'm going to have Sunny. She's going to introduce herself, her company, what she does, and how it's going to help you. So Sunny, welcome to the studio live here in Venice. Tell us, what is OCD and who are you? What do you do?
Well, thanks, Mike, for having me, first of all. And I'm Sunny Hall Seymour, and I am the owner of Organized Chaos Divas, otherwise known as OCD. And we're a personal concierge service. It's affordable, and what we do is a broad range of services for many, many people. Honestly, the best thing, we protect your peace, PYP. So if you need a little PYP, just call OCD.
Okay, so I don't even know where to start with that. So OCD, where did you come up with that name? What does that stand for? Is that a knock on being OCD perfect, you're an event planner, or does that stand as an acronym for something?
So it's a funny story. Back in August, two of my friends and I got together and we were just having some happy hour drinks. And we were talking about how much fun we used to have when we were all together on that committee, and we used to throw great parties and organize luncheons and just have a whole lot of fun, a lot of classes, candle making, and just different fun show me the money nights. And we said, it'd be really cool if we could make some money doing this. And everybody always just say, you girls are the best. So we said, all right, well, one of us is a diva. That'd be me, shockingly, right? And one brought the calm to the chaos. Hence OCD.
Okay, so it's OCD, so it's organized, calm, and then diva.
It's Organized Chaos Divas, but we bring the calm to the chaos.
That's where the three personalities came from. One was organized, one could be a diva. So my other question is, are you helping more on the business owner end, or are we doing more personal, families? Let's see, who's the market we're looking for?
So we're helping Englewood. We're helping all the people in Englewood, because the people we need to help are the people that need some time back, need some peace in their life, the older people who can't get out, and they might have family members or kids that don't live here, and the kids want to make sure they're okay. We'll go once a week on Wonderful Wednesdays. We actually bring them Thanksgiving dinner, because who doesn't love a Thanksgiving dinner?
That's nice.
Turkey, mashed potatoes, and stuffing. We collaborate with Cape Hayes Convenience Store, along with the sourdough gal. Her name is Kelly, and she's fabulous. And the name of her company is Sammy's Sourdough. And we pick that up every Wednesday, all nice and fresh, and we deliver it straight to perhaps an older couple that can't get out, but they don't want to cook, but they want something home cooked. And we lower our service fee for that. So it's giving back. Business-wise, yeah, all the restaurants, we're happy to be at their ribbon cuttings or their openings or whatever they do for maybe Mother's Day or a holiday, and we'll bring that party fun with us because we have a fabulous selfie pop-up photo booth.
Ooh, pop-up photo booth. I want to go back to the word concierge. Most people think either hotel or that kiosk when you're on the strip of Las Vegas or Atlantic City. Can you explain how you're either similar or different from that?
Sure. We say we're concierge because we're more of an assistant to people. We're helpers of anyone who lives in Englewood. We also service Boca, Don Pedro, Rotunda. We feel that that's all of Englewood. But we're also a concierge business because pretty much we're your personal assistant. We'll run your errands. We'll pick up dry cleaning. You call and you need your prescription, and you just can't, you're so sick you can't get in the car to go get it, we'll hop on it.
Okay, so we have that little fun little plaque here and your other
Yep,
plaque.
You can find us on Facebook. You can call our phone number.
Oh, these are cute. Now, do you do these also for parties if we wanted something as a party favor?
Yeah, sure.
These are nice. They're like little
Absolutely.
plastic tiles. They have like some Velcro.
And what we do with our pop-up selfie photo booth is everything's inclusive in the fee, which is very, very affordable. It's $75 for 2 hours, and you get a diva hostess, and we will bring all the props, and all your friends, family members, whatever they want. They can have everything sent to their socials, all the pictures, but we also bring a printer, and you can we will print out a 4x6 photo, and they can take it home as a keepsake. It's just an additional $5.
Okay, so I want to specifically talk about the photo booth. Now let's talk about how much time do you need to book it? What type of space do you need? Is it indoor, outdoor? Do you need access to electricity? So walk me through. I have an outdoor grand opening on my business versus having a family reunion with 50 people in my backyard. So let's go through those two scenarios.
Well, the fabulous thing is we can do it intimate or large party, and all we need is pretty much a 10 by 8 space. And we'll make it happen. We bring all the props, we bring the fun, we bring our own computers. We don't even need electricity. We've got our own Wi-Fi system. Everything needed. If it's outside or inside, we got you covered.
That is a big deal, not needing electricity, especially when you're doing some outdoor events. It's always a big hassle where, oh, I need a generator, or I need a 1,000-foot extension cord, or I have to pay an extra $250 for someone to give me a plug if you've ever been in a trade show environment or a catering hall. So that is good to know that it's completely mobile, completely self-generated power. So outside of that, what happens with the prints? How large are the prints? Are you going to be your typical photo booth strip, or are we talking 8 by 10, or what?
We get not the small ones. We get a 4 by 6, and that's the average size that people like to have as a keepsake.
So I like to have the 4 by 6. A lot of times you'll see the photo booth. You're in your best dress, you're in your best suit, and then you have this little tiny. Well, I want to print it out. I want to make that maybe my LinkedIn shot, and it'd be a lot of fun for that. So that's awesome that it's actually a keepsake. Now you have the ability to print doubles if we come as a couple, but we're not together, so we can split up.
We can print up to 20 pictures.
Okay, and we have an opportunity to buy reprints at a later date or download from the internet.
100%. You can actually get the JPEG from us sent right to your phone, and you can print them out for free afterward.
That sounds fun. So let's talk about what's the next fun party service someone should get for either a personal party.
Right now, that's our number one go-to, but we're available for different things like Show Me the Money. We'll bring it to any community. We just need a minimum of 10 people because they want their pots to be larger. So what you want to tell your friends is, bring $20, and if you come and there's 10 people, you could walk away with possibly $100 to $200 if you're the winner.
Okay, so Show Me the Money. That sounds like, what kind of game is that? And then is there any license I need to get to have you play that?
No license needed. We've played it before. They're all over Englewood. We got the idea actually from going to one. We made them up ourselves, and it's just an absolute blast. It's easy. It's like bingo. It's 3 cards, and you just put your little chip right on the card. And once you get all 3, you go, show me the money. And when you do, you're the winner.
That's going to be fun. So I think that's going to be a good game to book. And it sounds like, do you rig games so I can pay for my party?
Sorry, we can't do that, Mike.
I know some people who do that just to make sure that they win the money tree and the host always wins. So what area are we working? I know we are in the Englewood, Venice area. So tell me your circle of area that you will serve, or maybe you can give some online help to somebody.
Sure. We sure can do online for anybody. As a matter of fact, we have a client that we're working with that doesn't really know social media, but she wants to rent her home out. So we have done her ad for her. We have put it on Facebook. We are putting it on Facebook Marketplace. We've made a reel for her. And the next step, if she's able to book someone for the rental, we will do her ad for Airbnb and put all the information in it for her. So that's a big plus for people who really, they are online, they can check Facebook, but they really don't know the inner workings of it.
Would that work for an absentee owner if they're in another area or another state?
Sure, absolutely, 100%. I can do anything online for them with regard to the marketing of a property. I have 30 years of real estate background. I was licensed in Massachusetts and lived on the Cape and did this for my full-time job back in the day.
So I'm out of real estate, but I'm still in it. So
right. I
don't think anyone ever leaves real estate, no matter what part of you were in. You're always doing a little bit something in there.
Well, true story on that as well, because once the hurricanes happened, right after our business started, we had to pivot a little bit. And it was interesting because people were calling us asking, can you please go check on my condo? And again, going back to PYP, protecting their peace, we were able to take photos and upload them immediately to them, to their cell phone or straight through Facebook, so they could see what the damage was, if they needed an insurance inspector. And if they did, we could schedule an appointment to meet the insurance inspector there as well. And if they didn't, they were breathing that sigh of relief.
So that goes back to the sea of calm.
True story.
That sounds like it's almost one. How do you separate the entities of the one business out when you're doing your own marketing?
Well, We're right now doing the marketing on Facebook and through our brochures in the town. Circling back to our area, we're local, we're licensed, we're insured, and we're in Englewood, and we live in Englewood year round. So that is who we service right now. As far as Venice, we have traveled to Venice for some certain people, but there would be obviously an extra charge because of the mileage to go. But at this time, we're really keeping our circle close to home.
That sounds great. I know she and I met at the Inglewood Chamber event. We're both Inglewood Chamber members. Inglewood Chamber is very resident friendly. So it's an 80-20. So it's 80% doing things for the residents, community, and 20% for the business owners. So if you are watching this and you happen to be there, check out Inglewood Chamber for some other services.
Absolutely.
And we'll see how we can all work together. We all love to help our communities out in that Inglewood, Venice area. Again, we are downtown Venice ourselves. So let's talk about your brochure. How do you have that set up? What is those pictures? What are we showing off today?
Sure. Well, obviously, Organized Chaos Divas. And honestly, the way this came about, I'm the owner now as of a month ago, but it did come about with us all sitting together and deciding that we were going to move forward with OCD. So hence our logo. But we love it because the two divas that were my friends are still staying on, but they're just doing part-time. But that just gives you our information that we service Englewood, Rotunda, and Boca, along with our phone number and our email, which is ocdpersonalconcierge@gmail.com. And then when you open the brochure, you can kind of see what we do. We do a lot of shopping.
Shopping. So if you do my shopping, is it going to end up being pink, sparkly, or shiny?
Well, I do get sidetracked with shiny things, Mike, not going to lie. But we absolutely cater to the client. So what your needs are is what we follow. So we can do any kind of shopping. And honestly, that doesn't even feel like work. That's what a diva does. We shop. And we also will go if you have a girlfriend or a wife and you give us ideas of what that person likes, we'll go get that perfect gift for you.
Oh, nice. Personal shopping sounds good.
Absolutely. We also do farmer market shopping, which is every Thursday downtown Englewood on Dearborn for those teachers or older people or people who just don't want to deal with the traffic. We'll deal with it. We bring all the bags. We're going to set you up. We have a whole menu that you need 24 hours. So you just got to make sure we have it by Tuesday at 8:00 at night. And we'll head out there, shop for you, and the divas will deliver to you right to your door that afternoon.
Like diva deliveries. So yeah, we always try to keep local business open for business. And a lot of times if you're working 9 to 5, you miss out on all the fun stuff like farmers markets. That's great because I know you're not going to get an Instacart to go to a farmer's market. And if you're watching this in Englewood, you already know those farmers markets, even in Venice, with zero parking, you're walking 4 miles, and then you end up with an orange because you're just so mad. You just go home and end up in the supermarket.
The beautiful thing down in Englewood on Dearborn is Stumpy's, and they are fabulous, and they are local, and they give a free ride. Always tip your driver, but they are fabulous.
That's the golf cart company.
Yes,
that
they're
is
wonderful.
Fun.
Yeah,
that helps a lot. So we park far away. I believe the funeral home lets their parking lot be open when there's nothing going on there.
Yeah,
people park. That's
true,
pretty much the end. Yeah, that's the end.
There's a bunch of
the
places.
end of the line for it's a dead end right by the water and the pier.
But there's just a lot of people that work, so they really miss out on it. So we're happy to provide that service, and the service is only $30. That's our service fee, and it's very affordable, and you get all the freshness without all the parking and problems.
So I'm trying to figure out, how do we get you business? Tell us maybe one or two, I'll go on business side and personal. Okay. Who is the ideal client? I'm talking to this person and they have these attributes. That's someone I want to refer to you. So describe that person on a personal resident level, and then we'll go back to the business. So let's go resident first.
Okay, so the resident is going to be that busy person who is chaotic and needs some calm in their life. And that's what we're going to bring them. Locals, anybody who needs organization in their life, we can organize their closets, their kitchen, their refrigerator. If they need meal prep after we've shopped, we'll chop, dice everything, put it into mason jars, and make their refrigerator look perfect. And then guess what? They're healthy eating. They're feeling more calm. It's a better life. So anybody who needs any type of organization. Okay.
This sounds like a very economical way to get your own personal assistant.
True story.
Because you'll never be able to touch it. If you want a personal assistant, it's $1,000 minimum for them to be on some kind of retainer per week. So it just sounds like I can pick up a couple of hours.
1 hour
and then
is minimum.
I would like to not shop and come home. I want a smoothie and have it all organized. That would be great.
Check out our website. Check out our reviews. I'm sorry, not our website, our Facebook page. And there's a lot of our clients who have exactly what you just said. They're actually in the brochure too. They get their weekends back. This is the one who says, I work long days during the week, so grocery shopping and errands need to get done all weekend. Now I send OC my grocery list. They buy everything and prep it from my list, deliver it, and put it away.
Right, and you get the local people doing it for you. How about on the business side? What kind of business owner would need you? I know people maybe having a grand opening, ribbon cutting, or some kind of anniversary, some kind of special event. I know that. So what else do we refer business over to you? How do we know we're talking to the right person for you?
Business owners, definitely, exactly. You hit the nail on the head. We're going that pop-up selfie booth. You can't, $75. You can't shake a stick at that to bring fun to your opening or your party or your holiday at your restaurant. It's just an add-on for them, and that's our focus pretty much for business owners.
How many parties are you able to do in a day? Do you have more than one photo booth currently?
No, just one a day.
So you got to book now.
True story.
And put the deposit down so it's yours. And again, being from the digital photography business, the party business, that is probably the most economical price you'll ever see on a party booth rental. So that's definitely worth it.
And then one other, to segue into another business, is people who rent their homes out, whether they are snowbirds or whether they have vacation rentals. We do welcome bags for their guests. And who doesn't love a welcome bag when you get in there? And again, we go to the chamber, who provides fabulous information about the area. We stock that with maps and all the chamber information, along with fun stuff like sunscreen and aloe and lip balm, stuff that they need for the beach, because they're going to the beach. And then we also provide a beautiful fresh flower display in a pretty Chanel-looking bag.
So it sounds like I can even hook you up with some of the local business owners that do that coupon mailer, where there's a big, like a giant postcard, like a 8x10, and it has, hey, try free pizza, go get some home repair. So maybe would that work for you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think we'd probably get you on there. I know they're always looking to get into the homes, and they don't know how. So I'm going to actually use you as almost an advertiser as well.
I'm in.
Okay, so now the fun question. You're my personal shopper today. It's going to get delivered. What uniform are you wearing? Are you coming in all... Now, if you can't see this right now, but her boots are sparkly and shiny on the bottom heels.
Well, this is true.
You can't, if you don't see the glimmer, it just, I don't know if you have the sparkles on.
We dress for success, and the Divas deliver. We will dash to the house, even in boots. Don't know if you can see them, but they're sparkly too.
We're going to add them later. But yeah, you could have her all the skin. Looks like she did the lotion with the sparkles.
Lots
and glitter.
sparkle.
Glitter, that's the word. So glitter makeup. Glitter.
Mama always said, don't
Shiny.
ever let anybody dull your sparkle.
So that's a fun day. So anything you want to add? Any kind of last minute genius for our audience? One big tip or trick while they're doing something at home?
All I can say is do what you love. We love what we do. Let OCD take care of you.
That's very good. Appreciate you coming on today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Mike.